How do I enroll in self-direction? Talk to your case manager if you want to try self-direction. Your case manager will explain responsibilities and roles in self-direction, help you decide which services to self-direct, update your person-centered plan with information specific to your needs and goals, provide information on support brokers and FMS providers.
Sometimes getting enrolled in self direction can take a while. You have to fill out enrollment paperwork with both the state and then with the FMS. It can take time to get the paperwork processed. You will also need to make sure your workers fill out new hire paperwork, a background check, and do training. The paperwork can sometimes be confusing and it's easy to make mistakes. Sometimes I've had to redo forms and send them back to my FMS. All of these things take time and delay the process. It can also be a lot to remember and keep track of. Luckily, my support broker and FMS are there to help me every step of the way. I also use lists so I don't forget anything and can keep the process moving. Even though it can get discouraging, don't give up. You will be so glad you stuck with it. I remember one of the first people I helped enroll. We talked about her life and how she used to be a photographer for National Geographic, but because of her health complications, she couldn't do that anymore. We talked about how her favorite place to visit was France. She was really interested in the French culture, language, and food. After talking a little more, she said she knew some French and wanted to perhaps become an interpreter someday. We then worked on her person centered plan and added a goal of taking classes to learn French and about the French culture. We also added a person to help take her to class and assist her with what she would need out in the community at class. She started crying while making her plan because she said no one had ever listened that closely to her before. She stated that when her physical restrictions made her leave her photography job, she thought her life was over. But with the goals and services she now has on her plan, she feels excited again.
Erica, what I'm hearing is that it's really important for individuals to share their dreams, needs, and goals during the enrollment process.
That's right, Laura.